Workshop. Kenny, you're up.
Okay. I'm doing this backwards, but I'm using smoke and mirrors, so it looks and it will turn out fine. The amazing thing about incompetence is that if you are high enough in the pecking order, you can mumble along long and hard. And what results is the new normal. And those below will sing your praises for being such a far-seeing visionary and making a wonderful new world. Even though it isn't. And for those few with old inaccurate memories that things were truly better before your leadership, well, a pox on them. The victors write the history, and their times will not be remembered. Yeah, I'm doing this backwards with smoke and mirrors. Yeah, I'm doing this backwards with smoke and mirrors.
All right, Kenny.
Thank you.
Great job.
Sometimes you might feel like a crash test dummy on vacation, free falling in an easy chair from 10,000 feet. And of course, two of your dummy kids are sitting on your lap. And all of you smile as best you can. And the birds flying by eye you suspiciously. And for good reason, because they're supposed to be here. And you are not. And you want to tell the birds that you're just passing through. But by then, the birds are mere specks way up high, and the ground below is coming up fast. You know, sometimes you might feel like a crash test dummy. Sometimes you might feel like a crash test dummy.
Good song, Kenny.
Thank you.
You had a chorus on that one.
I like the.
What a concept.
I like the dummy kids in the back.
That was great, Kenny. Nice work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
As always. As always.
Thanks.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Fourth Friday without Kenny. That was great. Darren, what you got going on? There's the Lake Dogs. Welcome.
Hey. Hello?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
We can hear you. Now mute yourself.
Do I need to turn my volume down?
We're unmuted.
We're,
You're not getting no echoes or anything, are you?
No, it sounds fine now. Play your guitar and we'll see.
hello?
Hello?
Is there,
Sound
is there
okay?
anybody out there?
Are we?
They not hearing us?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can the Lake Dogs talk for 30 seconds?
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
We've been able to watch y'all, and y'all are cool. And we've been able to listen to whatever y'all are saying. But down here in Texas, we have intermittent net. So we're not sure we have enough connections to participate kind of live. But we're having big fun just being able to talk to y'all right now, okay?
And we may have to go to the tornado shelter any minute.
Yeah, we got bad weather here. We could be, we're Texas here. We could lose power at any second. We have to go to the tornado shed.
Best of luck.
We like playing music, and we actually
I've played with some of you.
Yeah, played with some of you, and we're just excited. So I didn't want to interrupt. I just wanted to kind of introduce ourselves because we were a threat for a while.
All right.
Okay.
Good to hear from you. Take care. Don't get blown away.
All right.
Ah,
Okay, we're going to go back to the
listen mode.
listen mode. Okay.
Great. Thanks. Have a good
All
time.
right. All right. It's good to see y'all. We're going to try to make the workshop tomorrow. Goodbye.
Okay.
I mean-
Bye.
Later.
Later.
Hello?
Darren, I think it's your turn.
Good to go? I grew up in tornado country. I know it very well. I don't like it. It's no fun. I think I'd rather be in an earthquake. Knock on wood. I don't want to be in either one, but. A couple weeks ago, Bill sang a song about last call. So I have a song that I wrote years ago. I had to really dig down there. It's one of my first songs I wrote about last call. And here it goes. I have to admit, I wrote this before I started playing harmonica with the music. So I just added the harmonica solo. Well, it's the last call for alcohol around here. That's a bummer, 'cause I just bought me a beer. There ain't a pretty woman in sight, and I'm afraid of my own home alone tonight. It's the last call for alcohol around here. Well, Mary, Mary, go get the tooth fairy, 'cause I'm ready to make a deal. Here's some teeth I lost in fight. How's about a pretty woman tonight? Oh, I'm so lonesome, it's a crime, but I'm ready to walk a line. But you better get her here quick, 'cause it's closing time. It's the last call for alcohol around here. That's a bummer, 'cause I just bought me a beer. There ain't a pretty woman in sight, and I'm afraid of my own home alone tonight. It's the last call for alcohol around here. Well, it's late, it's time to go home. Well, then I better finish my beer. I know that drinking ain't too good for my health, but neither is going home by myself. Oh, I'm so lonesome, it's a crime, but I'm ready to walk a line. But I sure would like to hear my favorite song just one more time. It's the last call for alcohol around here. That's a bummer, 'cause I just bought me a beer. There ain't a pretty woman in sight, and I'm afraid of my one home alone tonight. It's the last call for alcohol around here. Well, hey Cupid, what happened to the arrow of mine? I hope for my sake you ain't going blind. I know you're thinking I'll waste my time drinking, but I'm ready to walk a line for a girl that's all mine. So it's the last call for alcohol for me. No more hanging out at the barroom scene. I got a pretty woman at home, and that's where I belong. It's the last call for alcohol for me. Woo.
Yeah. I never heard that one, Darren. That's great. I never heard that one. I like that one a lot.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Gene.
Good
That
tune.
goes back
Good
a
tune.
ways. I know, right? Good to you.
Last call.
All right, so this next song is written for when I first got into SOSA. I was kind of lost child, not really sure the universe where one thing was, how to wipe my butt. Really didn't know a whole lot about it. But this guy named Jack Fisher kind of took me under his wing a little bit at these SOSA events. I don't know, does anybody know Jack out there? Yeah, no? Anyway, so I wrote him a song.
Ex-president.
What's that?
Used to be president of SOSA for a while.
Yeah. Well, as I travel down these lonesome roads, I've had the pleasure to know some wholesome souls. Well, some made my pastures green, and some even made my heart sing. So play me your song, Jack. Play it kind of slow. Play me your song, Jack, about the time in Mexico. Play me your song, Jack. Play it kind of blue. Play me your song, Jack, about a cow you once knew. So play me your song, Jack. Play it once again. 'Cause there's nothing like making music with a friend. With a friend. With a friend. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a good time tonight.
Good songs, Darren. Good songs.
Yeah, love that,
Jack like it?
Jack. Yeah, that was great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Marjorie, how are you doing? How's your week?
Oh, it was fine. I grew up in Texas, and and actually, I wrote a song about a blind person and who should show up at the place, but a blind person. I thought, oh God. And then, now someone from Texas shows up for my tough Texas song, which really isn't at all about Texas, but I felt obligated, being kind of from Texas, to write kind of a tough one. There's another one that mentions Texas, but not this one. This one is how not to talk to people. It's sort of the opposite of nonviolent communication, or it's a satire. So, but so it has habits that probably we've all done too. I mean, we've probably all been guilty of some of this. So, anyway, it's called "Do Not Call Me Names, You Butthead, You." Call me names, you butthead, you. That's not fighting fair, and I'm ignoring you. Though love requires some humor, your friendship's getting like a tumor. So do not make me do what I just did to you. Do not call me strange, you weirdo, you. Unfortunate as is, I'm much the same as you. If everyone agreed, life would be dull as could be. So do not call me strange, you weirdo, you. Think you heard me, eyes glued to the TV, you. I'll not be invisible until the dinner's through. I'll say I'm sorry if you do it first, 'cause what I'm quite sure what you did is worse. So stop yelling, darn, I'm still not deaf to you. Do not call me dumb, you stupid you. I call myself fat far too much for you to do it too. But if we took a walk and listened, suddenly my eyes will glisten, and I'll remember why I'm with that butthead you.
I love it.
Thanks, Thanks, you guys.
That was great. That was so good. So good. Your playing was so nice on that also. And just
thank
all
you.
around. That was a really good one. That was like the best one I've heard you play ever, I think. For sure. Great.
Oh, thanks. I sometimes pause when I'm singing and people have started to clapping, and now you guys pause probably extra for me to make sure I wasn't still playing the song, and then I wondered, oh man, was I on mute the whole time? Oh, okay. So this one's called When You're Sincerely in Love. By the way, guys, good luck with that tornado. I hope it completely misses you, because I remember being scared when the tornado was coming when I lived there. They really have shutters there because there's a reason for them. In California, there were kind of decorations, but there's getting to be tornadoes in California too, small ones. Maybe they were always there. Anyway. Sincerely in love, and I most sincerely am in love with you. Oh, what do you do with your hands, your face, your other shoe, and all the things you lose? Oh, lately I've lost all my mental privacy, because I always see you there right next to me. That's even in the bathroom with a lock and a key. Oh, if you sincerely fall in love with me, don't you do as I do and lose your mind. Sincerely in love, and I most sincerely am in love with you. What do you do with your hands, your face, your other shoe, and all the things you lose? Lately, I've lost all my mental privacy, because I always see you there, right next to me. That's even in the bathroom with the lock and a key. Oh, if you sincerely fall in love with me, or don't you do as I do and lose your mind.
Where did you find all those guitar chords, Marjorie?
Oh man, there's beautiful books for guitar and mandolin. I'm starting to get into jazz mandolin chords too. They're out there in the music stores and online. You can get these books, and it's just fun. It really is. Kind of gets you more variety in a song, So yeah.
All right, pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I got into jazz standards too, singing jazz standards. So you look at some of the books of jazz standards, and they're insane sometimes. Anyway, thank you very much.
Nice.
All
Your
right,
hand must be
Marjorie.
getting strong. That is like hard to play all that on acoustic like that.
Well, thanks. Hope it didn't look too hard though, but anyway. Thanks.
Very good. Thanks, Marjorie. Bill Dawson, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. Good, thank you. I hope I'm sounding all right. This is my new microphone. My wife, lovely wife, went out and bought me a microphone stand. So
She's a keeper.
Feeding back. Yeah, well, 30 years, you can't throw them back past expiration date.
47 years for me.
Now, I had a few years off for bad behavior. So this song is on my website, and if you took my course on how to edit video, we used a bit of it, a little bit on example. So you may have heard it, may have not, and you know, hopefully you liked it then, because you're going to hear it again now. And I haven't had time to practice, do anything. We've been getting the house ready for me to leave for a few months. So I decided to just grab the ukulele and try to play something that I thought I might be able to remember all the words to. Although I do have Crib Sheep over here just in case. This is called Do-Over. And if you remember when you're a kid, you used to say things like Red Rover, send Lucy over, right? And then eventually, no, that didn't work out. And you'd ask for a do-over. It'll jog your memory. You didn't know what I didn't do. I didn't know that you did it too. Red Rover, I call a do-over. I didn't say what you didn't hear. Things aren't always the way they appear. Red Rover, I call a do-over. Do-over like we done when we did. Do-over like we did when we were kids. Do-over like we used to play. Do-over like we did yesterday. Do-over, forget and forgive. Do-over, live and let live. Do-over before you begin. Let's do it over again. All right, it's the part where I gotta remember it. You didn't hear what I didn't say. I think things are better that way. Red Rover, I call a do-over. I didn't go, you've never been, we'll never know who let us in. Red Rover, I call a do-over. Do-over like we done when we did. Do-over like we did when we were kids. Do-over like we used to play. Do-over like we did yesterday. Do-over, forget and forgive. Do-over, live and let live. Do-over before we begin. Let's do it over again. You didn't know what I didn't do. I didn't know that you did it too. Red Rover, I call a do-over. Red Rover, I call a do-over.
Yeah.
That was great. I love all those chords.
Anyway, that's a lot of chords. It's actually easier for me to remember how to play than it is for me to remember words, even though I wrote the lyrics. I often write songs that I myself cannot even play, but you know, This one here is a little simpler.
About
I
90
wrote this song when I was on a road trip. Radio was on, stuff was going on. My wife and she was driving and I was sitting on the side and I'm writing this down on my phone. And I don't know where it came from, what this germ of the idea is from, but maybe we can visit that in the songwriting class tomorrow of where lyrics come from. But this one here is just kind of fun. It's called The Devil May Do. You know the problem with me is I listen to you whispering in my ear like a devil may do. The devil in me is the devil in you, and heaven only knows what that devil may do. The devil may dare, the devil may care, the devil may show you things that aren't there. The devil may promise you diamonds and jewels, but heaven only knows what the devil may do. The devil's in the details, the devil's in the plans, the devil's in women, the devil's in man. The devil's in me and the devil's in you, and heaven only knows what the devil may do. The devil may whisper, the devil may yell. Can you keep a secret that the devil won't tell? The devil's in me, the devil's in you, and heaven only knows what that devil may do. The devil may laugh, the devil may cry, a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. The devil's in me and the devil's in you, and heaven only knows what the devil may do.
Nice job, Bill.
You never know what the devil's going to do.
Who knows what the devil may do?
There's a song that I play called "The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea." That's a Duke Ellington song. It's got a similar chord structure. Pretty nice.
I play a lot of Duke Ellington. One of my first tunes ever was Satin Doll.
Mm. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Bill.
You bet.
Gene Burnett is up next.
Let's do a little sound check.
You got your la-las out, you bet. Sounds good.
All right, headphones are being removed. I cannot hear you anymore. All right. Here's a little song called Steady My Nerves. I've had sort of unsteady nerves most of my life, so... Well, the road is getting rocky and it's starting to curve. I'm in more trouble than I think I deserve. Holy moly, that was a swerve. Gonna need a little something to steady my nerves. Call it a blessing, call it a curse, but I need a little something to steady my nerves. Whiskey, I don't prefer. Give me some of that Willie's Reserve. Don't call a doctor, don't call a nurse. I just need a little something to steady my nerves. Maybe it's a blessing, maybe it's a curse, but I need a little something to steady my nerves. Baby, baby, I like your curves. Hold me, it's getting worse. Tomorrow morning, back to work. I just need a little something to steady my nerves. Can't take the blessing without the curse. I just need a little something to steady my nerves. Music, music, ease the hurt. Inspiration, find the words. Rhythm, rhythm, since my birth. Just a little something to steady my nerves. Sing my blessing, sing my curse. I gotta sing a little something to steady my nerves. Breathing, breathing, I have learned. Helps me out with twists and turns. Calms me down when passions burn. When I need a little something to steady my nerves. Life is a blessing, life is a curse. I need a little something to steady my nerves.
Ooh, love that. Yeah, really,
Thank you.
really preserved, huh? I used to need somebody to hold
So
up
here's a
my
little something that I
motorcycle
like.
so I could ride it home.
Sorry, couldn't hear that.
I used to need someone to hold up my motorcycle so I could get on it long enough to ride it home.
You need a spotter. I
Been
love
there.
it. Yeah,
Been there.
people don't realize how heavy motorcycles are. They can really hurt you if they fall on you.
I
Yeah.
do.
Cool.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to just give him a big
Okay,
thumbs up on
this
that.
is something I do sometimes. And no, I don't just mean capoing the guitar up 9 frets, but
Hi, Tim.
what I did was
I love that tune, Maurice.
I took a song that I had already written and just changed one major angle of that song and then did another version of it. So the original song was about a touring reggae band, and it was sort of like if you come in, we'll get you high. If you can spin, you can fly. We've been on tour since the birth of time. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Whoa. So it had this whole kind of reggae, whoa, whoa, you know, one joint at a time. And I was messing around with, I thought, well, you know, it would be fun to rewrite that song, except have it be more of a country band than a reggae band. And I thought I was just going to change the music and just sing the same lyrics, but the lyrics didn't quite work. So I just tweaked all of them until it felt right. So here's One Joint at a Time, the 2020 version. Come on in, we'll get you high. If we'll make you grin, we'll make you cry. We've been on tour since you were 5. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Some rooms are big, some rooms are small. A gig's a gig, we smoke 'em all. We'll can't see past the show tonight. We're taking this world one joint at a time. You can't resist this country beat. It's just too good, it's just too sweet. It's not a sin, it's not a crime to take this world one joint at a time. If you are low, we'll pick you up. We'll fill your soul, we'll fill your cup. We'll bring you home to a rhythm and rhyme. We're taking this world one joint at a time. You can't resist this country beat. It's just too good, it's just too sweet. It's not a sin, it's not a crime to take this whole world one joint at a time. Everything is co-creation. There's no such thing as no relation. And I am yours, you are mine. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Come on in, we'll get you high. We'll make you grin, we'll make you cry. We'll be on tour till pigs can fly. We're taking this world one joint at a time. One joint at a time. One joint.
Should've played that on 420.
What's that for 420? The one joint at a time pun was a little funnier with the reggae version, but I couldn't resist, so I just.
I love the
It also
line that
applies
we,
to the country just fine, probably.
Well, yes, right. What'd you say, Brenda?
I love the line that we've been on tour since you were 5.
Yeah, no matter who you are. Like Willie, man. Yeah, it's a fun thing to do sometime if you're ever like you don't have any inspirations, like there's nothing on your plate and you just want to sharpen your tools a little bit. Take a song that you've already written that you like and say, what if this was from a female point of view, or what if it was third person instead of first person, or what if this took place in a different country or a different situation, and just sharpen your songwriting. You might end up with a song that you like. I mean, I happen to like my experiment. I mean, if it didn't work out, I wouldn't have kept it, but it either sharpens your tools or it gives you a new song. Either way, it's a good thing. So thanks, you guys.
That was on one of your albums, right?
One joint at a time. Yeah, the reggae-ish version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I forget which one.
Yeah, I remember that song, and I remember really liking the chords, but wondering how the heck you played that. And now I know. Thanks for kind of.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Send both versions to John Belushi or Jim Belushi.
There you go. Hey, Gene, great job. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Diana, I think it's your turn. What you got?
Okay, I pulled out a couple of oldies because I've been working on some songs, but they're not quite ready yet. But I don't know, some of you might know that my husband went through cancer surgery and started chemo a year ago last January. So when COVID hit, he was already miserable and sequestered at home because of chemo, and I mean, he went through hell. And this weekend is 1 year since his last chemo, and he just got the all clear from his doctor in oncology, and he's doing great. He's got his energy back, and yeah, he's doing great. So this is a song I wrote when his mother was going through cancer. But it's kind of a lighthearted song about how irony mocks us. So, let's see. I don't have a pick, so can you hear the guitar okay?
Sounds fine.
Okay? All right. Okay. Do-do-do, do-do-do. While deep in a dream, I started to scream. I imagined my life getting smaller. I'm setting, am I acting a fool, pursuing a goal? If I wasn't so short, I'd be taller. But I'm feeling inspired, though a little bit tired. My energy continually shocks me. I keep plodding along, singing my song, as irony persistently mocks me. When sickness sets in, I'll see the doctor again and follow his plan to the letter. Before you get well, you might be going through hell. If I wasn't so sick, I'd feel better. But I'm feeling inspired, though a little bit tired. My energy continually mocks me. I've been plodding along, singing my song, as irony persistently mocks me. With a goal to survive, enthusiasm for life, all these chemicals can't be too healthy. It takes money to live, and the doctor says give. If I wasn't so poor, I'd be wealthy. But I'm feeling inspired, though a little bit tired. My energy continually shocks me. I keep plodding along, singing my song, as irony persistently mocks me. My heart full of pain, I feel like crying again. Even laughing can make me feel tearful. I keep drying my eyes, my attitude is surprise. If I wasn't so sad, I'd be cheerful. But I'm feeling inspired, though a little bit tired. My energy continually shocks me. I keep plodding along, singing my song, as irony persistently mocks me. Do-do-do, 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 da-da-da-da. Do-do-do, 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 da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Oh, I just love those. I just love your last lines in that one. The last lines are all, I love all those last lines, especially if I wasn't so short, I'd be taller.
Yeah, that's the irony, you know. I feel tall, but I just don't look tall.
Yeah, that song was great. You know, when sometimes you feel overwhelmed, God, that's a great song for that. and beautiful it was.
Good.
Yeah. How many of you have been through cancer personally, or had a loved one, a family member been through cancer? Yeah, most all of us, really. Everybody. It's bad, and there's so many different kinds, and it's just but it is survivable, and you know, you might be going through hell before you feel well. So.
That's true anyway.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
That's life. But it's, yeah, more poignant.
Going through hell, keep going.
Yeah. Okay, so I noticed that we're going on a full moon here. It's coming up, I think, this weekend or Monday. With the rain that's supposed to be predicted this weekend, you might not be able to see it much. But if we're lucky, you'll have some clouds and patches where the moon's going to kind of go in and out. It'll appear and then it'll disappear, and it's kind of like a hide and go seek game. And so I wrote this song about the moon in disguise when I was noticing how the moon tries to hide sometimes. Your face so bright, you caught my eye. When I looked again, you were gone. Playfully hiding and shining again. Did you wink at me, or was I wrong? I'm staring at where I saw you before. You're hidden in a veil of clouds, hoping to see you just once more. I'm drawn to you, please come out. Well, I thought I saw the love light shine in your eyes. Could it be the moon in the sky? I want to believe that love never lies. Could it be the moon in disguise? I've searched for you ever since we met. You're as hard to catch as a breeze, and like a lover playing hard to get. The way you move is just a tease. Well, I thought I saw the love light shine in your eyes. Could it be the moon in the sky? I want to believe that love never lies. Could it be the moon in disguise? I'm drawn to you as you wax and wane. I long for you, your image stuck in my brain. I've been looking so long, and I like what I see. I've been looking for you, won't you come to me? 'Cause just looking is so hard for me. It's like now I see you, now I don't. You disappear in a cloud. I want to get closer, but you won't, and my feet are stuck to the ground. Well, I thought I saw the love light shine in your eyes. Could it be the moon in the sky? I want to believe that love never lies. Could it be the moon in disguise? Could it be the moon in disguise?
Nice, nice.
So watch for the moon this weekend. See if you can play hide and seek with it.
Love your blues voice,
The
Diana.
telescope's behind me.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, Gene, when you mentioned pulling out old tunes and working them over, it is a wonderful thing to do. And this tune I wrote in 2004 when I was studying the guitar. I'd never performed it on piano, so decided I would try and make a piano arrangement out of it. And of course, it's one of those songs with a whole mess of weird ass 13ths and 7+s and minor ninths and crap like that. So it was interesting to do it on the piano.
Did you change any lyrics?
I did. I tightened up several things that made it flow a little better, and took out one verse that just didn't pass the mustard anymore. You know.
All right, cool. Let's.
So this is called "Teach Me Tonight." Let's see how this goes. Whatever floats your whoa, technical accident.
Hey, this is live TV, folks.
And live. Let's see if the thing still works.
I love when that happens on the first word.
Really, if it had been.
Is that your laptop?
I say it's a tablet.
Notebook or something?
I've started a song outdoors, and as soon as I start singing, the wind blows my lyrics away.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen too. I've had that happen too. All right, let's see if I can get. Whatever floats your boat or fills your sail, what makes you run in circles and wiggle that little tail, whatever makes you warm and comfy on a cold and stormy night. I'm ready for you, darling. Teach me tonight. I know sometimes I don't always listen to all the things that you're saying. I know it's easy for me to fail to see the groundwork that you're laying. I know you're right as rain when you talk about the games that I've been playing. But I'm telling you now, without reservation, whatever floats your boat or fills your sail, what makes you run in circles and wiggle that little tail, what makes you warm and comfy on that cold and stormy night. I'm ready for you, darling. Teach me tonight. Whatever cranks your clock or waxes your wick, whatever blows your little fuse or really flicks your bick, whatever makes you want to run around with the likes of me, whatever I can do, I'll do it happily. Whatever turns you on or blows you away. Whatever turns the blackest night into a bright and sunny day, I'll bring it to you, darling, by special delivery. I'm ready for you, darling. Teach me tonight. Teach me tonight. Teach me tonight.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good song.
That totally sounded like a piano song. That should be a keyboard song. I can't even imagine a guitar version of that. That's awesome.
That sounded great. Gosh, that was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, I'll play the guitar version for our next open mic.
There you go.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's yeah. As I played it more, I'm like, gosh, this really sounds like a nice piano tune, you know. So
Really, that was really nice on piano. That like the middle part when it was like we were just playing the piano, it was like so dreamy sounding, like how all the notes all went together like that. It was so nice.
thanks. It'll get better after I play it another 100 times or so, and then get it down.
And you got a good sound.
Carmichael will run for his money.
Yeah. Vocal
And
was
you better
good,
be
too.
really good at guitar if you want to play that on guitar better than what you just played on.
Yeah, and actually, it's a song written in movable chords on the guitar, and that's how I came to write it. I was studying movable chords, and
What are movable chords?
I'm sorry.
What's a movable chord?
Well, a bar chord would be a movable.
Oh, like where you move the entire chord around.
Yeah. And as you take it up, you continue to you can play that same chord and move it on up and down the neck, and it's the same.
Right, I get you.
Same fingering. So it's so they call them movable chords for that.
I get it.
So this one was from 2008. It's a love song, actually a unrequited love song called "It Was Written All Over Your Voice." It's one thing to lose in football or business. It's easy to take that kind of hurt. You get off the ground, hitch up your britches, brush off all that dirt. But when you hear the first word from the lips of your heart's only joy, you'll know it when they first say hello. It will be written all over their voice. You didn't have to say, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to say, I still care. You didn't have to tell me that I was your second choice. It was written all over your voice. In your hello, I read you'd chosen the other. Oh, I could read that you still cared for me. But the lines at the bottom made my eyes fill with tears. The fine print was so easy to read. Oh, I know it someday when you come back to your senses. I'll read it when you just say hello. I won't need to see your eyes get moist at all. It will be written all over your voice.
Lovely. Great. Sounds good. Good sound.
Great, man. Written all over your voice. Oh, I love it. I have a song somewhere in my back notebooks called "Hearing It Like It Was."
Hearing it like it was.
You're telling it like
That
it is,
sounded
but
great.
I'm hearing it like it was.
Nice, Gus. I like the
Great.
the sound on your piano was so nice. Like, what sound did you choose to use for that?
Classic electric piano.
Electric piano. God, it sounds so nice. Also,
Billy
I have a
Joel
question for you.
sound.
Also, just out of my own curiosity, is like, when you're like singing at home and everything, do you ever do like Dr. John songs? Because I could just imagine you just would like kill that, and it sounds so cool.
Actually, I listen to a lot of Dr. John. You know, so I got a song that I wrote from that I wrote thinking about him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
That kind of stuff, you know.
You just have the perfect voice for it, and like the playing and everything. It's so good.
Dr. John.
No, it'd be fun. I would love to just hear you play Dr. John song sometime.
Hey, great job, Gus. Thanks so much.
Dr. Gus.
Thanks, Gus.
John Bardolero, how you been? We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing okay.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, what a shame. Can't hear you, John. Can you hear
Hey,
us? There you go.
Yeah, once again, I'm having system problems. It's cutting out and on and off, so I'm not even going to try it. I'm just sitting back enjoying you guys.
Oh, okay. So that means I'm up.
You're up, dude. Ready for anything. Come on.
You took the on deck guy off deck. Thought he had time to rearrange there.
Oh, boy.
Well, we can talk about him when he gets his shit together.
I think he's doing a fine job as president.
Absolutely.
Oh, I got to change my whole audio setup.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
He's going to change his audio setup.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
Or cowbell.
4 cowbells.
Okay, can you hear that? Is that coming through? Except you can't see me.
Right.
Well, we don't see your face. There's a certain...
How's that? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Great. Well, it got smoky today and it scared me a little bit. I hope the smoke gets out of the valley, because it worries me, because it could be an early fire season. But this is a song I wrote, and it's in memory of the song in the fires I guess we had last year. It had been dry as a Southern Baptist picnic. I heard the sound of thunder. Lightning hit the ground. I noticed clouds billow on the horizon. I knew the fires would soon choke us with smoke. The sky grew dark and clouds blocked out the sunlight. Our lungs burned, our eyes were full of tears. We prayed for help to intervene and save us. Our hopes and dreams seemed out of our control. The sunset is early on your side of the mountain. The sun rises later on my side of the hill. Can we believe that whatever is against us, together we share the same sky? A sudden cloud burst saved the day completely. The feral smell of pavement after hot summer rain. We pull together to help one another. We must remember we share the same sky. The sunset is early on your side of the mountain. The sun rises later on my side of the hill. Can we believe that whatever is against us, together we share the same sky? Together we share the same sky. Yes, together we share the same sky. That come through okay? Thanks.
I remember that from last time you played it, and it's.
I think I did it about. It was one of the first ones, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. You know, not only just maybe we, you know, can come to agreement with our differences, but it was so vivid too about the valley. You know, the lyrics.
Oh, good.
Your sound is starting to break up there, Steve, in the usual fashion of crumbly sound.
It is?
Yeah, it
started
did.
towards the end.
Just the end. Yeah.
Just towards the end, it kicked in.
How is it now? Together.
Yeah, it sounds
It was
all right
good.
now.
I think it was more of like an internet thing, it seemed like.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
All right. It sounded fine on my end, so.
Yeah, because the sound was good, and then it was just like, I think that, you know, it's like not going through as fast on the internet.
I'll try to sing a little slower. So written, buried in the bottom of a box, mixed with some old photos and a handful of polished rocks. The letter was written at a time when I was feeling weak. You tried to help, but I pushed away. I had a prideful streak. Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. Your letter spoke of dreams, but they never came to pass. Because later on we parted ways. Sometimes these things don't last. There's a picture of you on my birthday when you gathered those stones at Mill Falls. You gave them to me as my present. With your letter I kept them all. Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. You traveled east, but I stayed west, and sometimes I feel regret. I remember you were crying. I'm sorry I made you upset. I wonder where you are now. Has your life turned out as you'd hoped? Do you think of me occasionally? Have you saved any letters I wrote? Old photos, old letters, old memories. Some joy, some sorrow, some pain. Old photos and old letters bring back memories. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. Some sunshine, some clouds, and some rain. The end.
I like that song.
Thank you. Thank you. Did that break up or does that come through okay? Okay.
That was perfect.
Terrific. All right. Well, thank you so much. That was fun. I was worried about what I was going to do tonight, but
they both sounded great.
Thank you. It's your turn.
Thanks. So okay, I'm going to just set up really quick and
okay. Then
Gene
Bob
last time was like, what?
I was just saying Bob will follow you.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, hey, Bob. But because Gene was talking about the light, and so it made me think, I was like, oh, the light, like maybe, so I just want to do an experiment, and we'll see how it works.
That's why I wore a hat tonight, because last time I didn't wear a hat, and it's like a glow plug.
Yeah, that's what I got going on right here, man. It's awful light up there. Darren wins for hat, though.
I'll tell you, these videos are really good for picking out things that are wrong.
All right.
Are the videos in an archive or something on SOSA?
Well, I've been uploading them to YouTube. They get put into the cloud after we're done with our Zoom meeting, and then I've been downloading and putting them to YouTube.
So SOSA has a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, didn't you know that?
Oh, I guess I've never looked for it there, so.
Yeah, we've been sending out the link, and it's always on the SOSA web YouTube site.
Great, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Okay, Fritjof, you're up.
All right, good.
Got a lot of echo.
Well, I once knew a boy who followed all the rules. Learn how to play the game so not to lose, but you never win till you learn to bend yourself around the blues. While you went straight past the blues into the darkest night. Yeah, he couldn't remember anything as beautiful as light. He had to fall past it all. He never learned how to fly till she unraveled that thread inside the maze once more. And he traveled upon the path that he had stumbled once before, and they swore whatever's true in war will never be true in love. Then you turn on that light so I could find my way. You let me water at the end of the day. We found a place to watch the sun reclaim the sky from the night. All right.
Got a good sound. It's like one of those classical pieces where we aren't sure if it's really the end.
Then you're the lone guy clapping when the next movement starts.
That was really neat.
Everybody looks at you, oh, he didn't know.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, why don't you ever play that there gold top for us sometime, Steve?
Too heavy. In my old age, I can't carry it around anymore.
We'll get you a guitar cane for it.
No, I know. I was thinking the same thing, actually, about that Les Paul. Is that what you're talking about?
looks so nice. Do you play that ever?
I used to play it all the time. Yeah, it's heavy. It's one of the heaviest ones. I think it's about 10 pounds. So,
Yeah, but oh man, I bet it sounds
Can
so
you feel
good.
that on your neck?
Yeah, yeah.
Your
Alright.
Christoph, maybe a
So
little
we get
tiny
it?
bit less
Okay,
guitar
so-
volume. Christoph, maybe a little less
Okay,
guitar
I'm gonna play
volume.
bass. What, Gene?
I just said maybe a tad bit less guitar volume if it's similar to your setting for the last song.
We'll see, like, eh?
It depends on how loud you're going to sing over that, but.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, go for it. That's cool. That's like a Godzilla foghorn effect on there.
Without a care, I let it all go. With a plan full of holes, walked through that door. Thought I was free, thought I was so strong. But I let myself astray, yeah, I did myself wrong. Now I'm lost and foolish stranger. I wander too far past my way home. Yeah, I crossed it off the map, 'cause even if I wanted, I could never go back. Yeah, it's easy to walk away once everything's gone. Well, I guess I should know. Yeah, I should have been scared. If you reap what you sow, if life is fair, I got a debt I can't pay, a lot I don't believe in anymore. I'll follow the wind wherever it blows, 'cause it always leads back again. Now I'm stuck in a place like this, and I can't pretend I'm sitting in the sun. While I'm waiting for the dawn, smoke my last cigarette, drop it down into the bottom of the box with my last 2 cents. Yeah, it's easy to walk away once everything's gone. 'Cause someday I know the wind won't blow. Drop the seed, let it grow. But tonight I'm back out on that long dark road. I leave a little piece of me everywhere I go. When I'm traveling east to see the sunrise out west, watch it set. I'm headed down south to warm my bones up north to let them rest.
Right, man.
Nice, dude.
Pretty cool.
was great. Very creative, electronically savvy.
You just picture a whole
Thanks.
sea full of goths bobbing their heads.
I think I like the fuzz bass. Like it makes me think of like T-Rex and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's really.
It's a good sound. It's a good sound. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Love the experimentation too. Just
Yeah,
doing something different.
really.
Bob Crowley, how are you tonight? You're the last up.
You know, you don't want to even go there. But Gus knows where I've been. How does this sound anyway? Gus.
Sounds like the voice of
Gus ran
God.
away. Is it okay? Okay, Bill?
Yeah.
It sounds okay. How about this?
Little dirty.
A little dirty. Yeah, I don't think I can clean it up. Huh? I've tried 3 different computers. It's, you know, when the hell is Biden going to get that, broadband to the rural areas?
I still think it's your Zoom settings, but
Yeah. Anyway, well, that would be nice if that happens. I have to find better equipment and better carriers. And
thanks, Obama.
it's probably I'm thinking that's probably the situation with a lot of regular people at the Pony Espresso who don't contribute to the Zoom. Is they're out there somewhere and they've experienced the wavy sound and all, and who wants to go through that? But after spending a little bit of time with Gus trying to help me out yesterday and me not being able to come through, it's like I got to go for it anyway. This is such an enjoyable group of people and occasion, and I just love it. So I've got one song tonight. That's all. It's a new song, and I struggled with this song. The name of the song is Enlightenment, right? Yeah, and of course, enlightenment can mean many things to many people. To people of the Buddhist or Hindu persuasions, it might mean one thing, and people who lived in the 17 and 1800s, it might mean something else. And this is about that period of history, the 17 and 1800s. I guess I taught world history in junior high school for a few years, and the Enlightenment was one of my favorite topics. So I don't know where I came. Let me see. I'm gonna try. I had a rough day today. I did a lot of outside work today. I had started off by having a CAT scan this morning. I got into an argument with somebody. I said, CAT scan, PET scan, I want the dog scan, but that's the end of my joking. Got back and helped my wife and I worked. We were both cancer survivors too. We both were working in the backyard vigorously on the gardens, and I didn't leave enough time again, Gus, to really get my shit together. So I'm ending up using the only computer that'll work, and I'll give it a whip, okay? If this is really bad, just interject, please, and just get me off, But the name of this song is the Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. The English version is called The Long View, and you guys tomorrow. I'm really disappointed. I won't be able to make the training session tomorrow, Gene. I really wanted to make that, but I'd like to buy your book anyway, and I'd be glad to do that. If you guys want to use this song and tear it apart tomorrow, I have no problem whatsoever.
Hopefully, we can record it and post it.
I'm at an age, and where I can accept the criticism. I've given plenty of criticism in my life, and I can take it too. It's I remember a few weeks ago, Gus was just really getting on my case when I drank. I drank the liquid out of his water pipe. And he has a right to get on my case about that. But anyway. I'll try this. And this is an unfinished song. I'm going to go through it very, very slowly. Forgive me for the repetition of the chords. I haven't worked on it very much at all. I'll play it up here. To achieve enlightenment is a hard quest, it's true. Some pathways lead through Buddha, Christ, or Camus. Also Locke and Voltaire and Montesquieu. Some folks like mushrooms, homegrown, a good old Mountain Dew. Is that fairly clear? Is that clear? Anybody? Oh, thank you, Bill. The Dylan and Lennon both had some clues, as did Marx, both Karl and Groucho too. Meditation, Ayurveda, or Burnett songwriting class. There are certainly many ways to shave a hairy ass. It's an unfinished song. In the 1700s, a movement began based on reason and science and natural rights for all men, where kings had no divinity or absolute rule, and the common folk stood as equals in the world. I think the age of enlightenment still shines on us all, and we see it and feel it. Many still heed its call. The scholars have told us it's gone long past. Its first chapter may have ended, but we haven't seen its last. Its resurgence is clear. Don't have to look far. A jury said justice needs a higher bar. They convicted a cop of a terrible crime. He murdered a helpless man in 9 minutes' time. A long view of history, great joy and great woe. For the most righteous of changes, the pace can be slow. Dr. King saw the future from a high mountain top, and we followed his footsteps, knowing we'll never stop. Well, I think of the age of enlightenment still shines on us all, and we see it and feel it. Many still heed its call. The scholars have told us it's gone long past. Its first chapter may have ended, but we haven't seen its last. Last page. Just this last week on 4/20, I found alive in our time. I heard it from a call from a New York hippie friend of mine. He had queued up the young bloods and cried a few tears as he fired up his first legal joint in his 80th year. He talked about old friends who had vanished in the air, some lost in Vietnam through drugs and despair. Other friends went south, brothers, sisters, in the fight for equality to right what was wrong. And now he sees the battle carried on by the young, with courage and spirit vision, they're getting things done. In the countries responding, we hope all march along to build a better nation, to sing a sweeter song. Oh, the age of environment still shines on us all. We see it and feel it, and many still heed its call. The scholars have told us it's gone long past. I think its first chapter may have ended, but we haven't seen its last. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another. Man, where am I at? How's that go? Oh, I got it. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now. That's it.
Yeah. Bravo.
All right.
Wrong ending, man.
Is that outrageously wavy?
No, I like it. I like
No,
it.
your sound is much improved from what it was.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
I'll tell
Listenable.
you, Gus and I struggled yesterday to try to get it together.
You've got a dirty piano there. We still haven't figured that out. The piano is just dirty.
Yeah, I've got a buzz, and I even have songs from some radio station. I mean, the radio's not on in the house, coming through at times too. So it's
hard. It can be like vexing sometimes. It's crazy. There's like one circuit in my house that sets off a hum, and it goes through my amp and picks it up. It's like drives me mad.
Yeah. And I think.
But you sounded great, Bob, and that was awesome. And like, also, I would totally pay like a large monthly subscription to hear you sing the news every day.
Me too.
Seriously.
I'll tell you, Freechoff, my office still holds. We could do that rock opera about Susan Monica out there in Weimar.
Okay, let's do it, because we could bring a lot of like class issues, all sorts of stuff. It's really, we should actually, because that is a super interesting idea, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really bad for the woman, actually. But she shouldn't have fed those victims to her hogs.
They say it's one of the worst ways to go.
The Weimar rock opera, it's like
Yeah. So okay, well, we'll touch base on that, because it's actually super interesting.
Yeah, really, it's too disgusting too. Sorry,
it's a diversion, but it's kind of like, just think about like the Floyd the Barber and all that kind of, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know that much of. I don't know any details. I don't want to know.
Like,
I don't want to know.
What was that 3-penny opera about the barber, right? And he
Bertolt Brecht, right?
Yes, yeah, the Brecht.
The only thing I know about that is Mac the Knife. That's all.
Oh, dang! What's the name?
Floyd the Barber.
Anyway.
Floyd the Barber was a character in the Andy Griffith Show.
But okay.
He was a character.
Also, would be super interesting, because how do you get that nick? I mean, that's
Yeah.
He was always playing with his tie.
On Wi-Fi, all these pop-up ads say, you know what? Andy Griffith was the most destructive man on television. He ruined so many careers, and I won't open that shit up. I thought Andy was a pretty nice guy.
It's all.
You got another song, Bob?
Don't worry.
Never met him.
Don't have another song, so cut me off.
As far as sound, that Yosemite songwriting workshop, I think, still has that video that would be helpful with sound, maybe. The arrow they're pointing out is the one by the mute, and it depends on what kind of, if you have a separate mic stand and all that. But you might want to review that video.
That's a great idea.
If you did.
Thank you for that. And the first one,
it was helpful for me, and it really makes the Zoom sound, because there's a high fidelity component in the Zoom, and otherwise it's kind of auto suppresses your sound and it muddies it.
Yeah, you got to find that setting. Once you find that setting and make a few adjustments there, it's so much easier.
Yeah, it's so much.
It sounded way better, like really good though.
Yeah,
I wanted to mention
sound
at the beginning, I wanted to mention that hopefully, as somebody getting older, it's like I'd like to believe that, like something like what I said, I'm blanking about the whole Enlightenment, is not finished yet. It's a period of history, modernization, understanding of science and people better and things like that is still going on. And the second thing is that I was going to quiz you guys and ask you guys at the beginning of the song to identify the spot in the song where Bob Crowley couldn't find the proper rhyme. And of course, it was obvious. It was the thing about the hairy ass, right? You know, right after mentioning Gene Burnett's name. So I apologize, Gene.
No, I'd love a good shout out. No problem.
Mine did stand out.
Yeah, right. I just had nothing to throw in there at all. You know, so. But thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks.
All right.
Bill, so when you go down to California, are you still gonna like do the thing through Zoom?
Well, I'm going to try, but like I said, at this time on Fridays, I'm probably at work. We tend to work a 12 to 15 hour day. And
you might happen to have one of those hurry up and wait moments right at 5 o'clock.
But on Fridays, we usually don't go to work until say 5 o'clock at night, because that's the night of the week that you're not going to have a forced call the next day. So that's what we save to do all of our night shots. We call it Fraturday. I usually see the sun set and then the sun rise on Friday nights in the TV business.
We'll do it live from on set, man. It'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm sure the director would really appreciate me.
Like Bill, you just be like, oh my God, there's the free food truck just came, and then grab your phone and your guitar and go run over and just like play your songs really quick.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll look for a diversion tactic to pull off. I actually did a couple of years ago. I did the latest iteration of Twin Peaks, and actually while they were filming out in the forest, we were in a forest in Angeles National Forest. I was in. God, what's the director on Twin Peaks? I can't even think of his name now. Anyway,
David Lynch.
I was in David Lynch's trailer recording a Christmas song. The song that's actually on my website of me looking like Santa Claus and singing. It's a blues song, but it's about Santa Claus. That one was recorded in David Lynch's trailer while everyone else was outside working.
That's amazing.
Cool story.
That's like
not sure.
That's my favorite TV show ever in the whole world is Twin Peaks, definitely.
The best time I had with that was 2 years ago. My daughter was working for the city of Portland, and her coworkers were cheesing each other, and they were saying, anybody can run for mayor. All you need is 1,000 signatures. And so her coworkers went around on a campaign and got 1,000 signatures together, and put my daughter on the ballot. Well, I went to what's his name, Kevin, the star of Twin Peaks, who also played the mayor of Portland on Portlandia. I actually on my phone he did a PSA for my daughter running for mayor. He didn't want the job, so nothing ever came of it. But it was pretty fun. Kyle MacLachlan did the PSA for
hilarious on Portlandia. He's very funny on Portlandia. I like the one where he disappears and it turns out he's been playing bass in a reggae band.
You know what? The real Kyle MacLachlan, that could happen. That's the kind of guy he is.
Good sport.
I don't think he's actually human because he looks exactly the same now as he did in the 80s.
I know, 25 years ago.
There's a picture in his attic, though, that's old as hell.
I know, for sure. He's like born to play that role. Dorian Gray.
We were able to get the Log Lady's scenes all shot right before she passed away.
She lived right up here. You know that?
Yeah, well, she did, and and she passed away like a month after her last scene. Was shot. Yeah, that was a real lucky break for us.
Yeah, she lived here a long time, like around like talent and stuff. Like lots of people were friends with her and everything. She was super cool.
So 4 o'clock tomorrow, huh, Gene?
4. Be there, and I'm hoping that we, whoever is going to be the actual literal host of the thing, I'm hoping that you can record it, and then we can either throw it on YouTube privately for SOSA members, or we can throw it up to the public. I don't care. I don't care either way. I just want to be helpful. I want to help us first, but I'm happy to help everybody. So if it's helpful to anybody at all, I'm okay with it. So if you want to record it and stick it up on YouTube, I would be totally.
Who is hosting this?
I'll host it. I'm hosting it.
Okay.
So I'll do all that.
The default setting is to record anyway. So
yeah.
Great. And Bob, there's not going to be any brutal critique sessions or anything like that. So you don't have to worry.
I recognize that.
Oh, dang. Then I'm not going to watch it later.
Watch it later. We'll criticize you when you're, on. You can watch the criticism later.
I didn't calendar things. I didn't calendar today, and I didn't calendar yesterday. And we actually met some new people, that moved here from LA, and they invited us for wine tasting like tonight, right now. And my wife was really disappointed when I called them up and I said, "Oh, we can't do it tonight. Just reschedule anytime." And they rescheduled for the time tomorrow, right?
Great.
I've got to be
You
there,
can just watch the video later.
Yeah. I don't have much to learn anyway.
Exactly.
Your songs are perfect anyway, Bob.
Is that real Kenny or is that virtual Kenny? He hasn't said anything at all.
Virtual Kenny.
Well,
cut out.
Oh, he moved. I said he moved.
No, you could tell it's real Kenny because he blinks.
He blinks.
I'll tell you.
He conserves energy.
He's beating any mind that I've ever seen.
It's a deep form of meditation.
Right.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to sign off.
See you tomorrow, everybody. 4:00.
Bye, all.
See you
All
on Zoom.
right.
Have a great night,
Good to
everybody.
be there.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks, Steve.
You bet. Good night.
I go directly to my Zoom with 4 psychiatrists I used to work with. No, I'm sorry. They're not psychiatrists. They're psychologists. Sorry.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
So
Grants Pass. I don't know if they'll have it this year, but I think they are. Is having that porch festival again. Something that might be a new venue for us.
The Porch Festival, I thought it was a national thing.
No, Grants Pass has it. I don't think it's national per se. I mean,
on
they
different
probably,
dates,
it's a great idea.
They had it last year. It was in late August, and that's when we played or performed in Central Point. It was on the day of the Porch Festival, which was like August 28th. But if something different, Marjorie, you get more information and let me know.
Oh, okay. I'll try to get some information on it, and we can work around it maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find out more about it.
All right, I'm going to sign off and go eat dinner, but have a good evening, everybody, and see you tomorrow at the songwriting workshop.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.